Hi there, I'm Daxus, and this is my Redstone testing world. As a Redstoner, I've spent a lot of time in this world, and as such, I've racked up some pretty crazy statistics. So, I wanted to make a quick video going through all of them with you to show just how much I've put into this world. The first metric you might think of when seeing how long you've spent in the world is, well, how long you've spent in the world, time played. For me, that's 33 days, which is about 700 hours of continuous playtime. But that's not the only crazy statistic in here. Since my redstone testing world isn't creative, I fly around. A lot. And so, in total, I've flown a total of 1,475 kilometers, which I don't know the real world equivalent to like the distances in that, but that's a lot. That's 1.5 million blocks pretty much. And even though I fly around the majority of the time, I've still sprinted 16 kilometers. I've also quit 350 games, which we can use with the time played metric to know that my average session time is about 2 hours. Down here we can see that I've jumped a total of 155,000 times, which is a lot of jumps. Another interesting metric is sneak time, which I believe does count just going down in the air while pressing sneak, and that's 8 hours. So I've spent 8 hours flying down. That's kind of crazy. Since this is a creative world and a creative redstone world, I don't really do survival things, so most of my statistics like interactions with a brewing stand, campfire, time slept in a bed, traded with villagers, all of that, most of them are 0, but it's just funny how some of the statistics, some of the random ones, like because I'm a redstoner and I use note blocks a lot, note blocks tuned, 1,375. So it's kind of funny. If we go over to the items tab and switch it to times used, we can see that my most placed block is light gray concrete. And if I just fly around, you might be able to see why. Light gray concrete is my block of choice that I use for almost everything in my redstone testing world. So you can see all of my piston doors, all of them are light gray concrete. And most of my builds, just even random ones like these fans, use a little bit of light gray concrete, and over time that adds up to 21,000 light gray concrete. And unsurprisingly, redstone dust is a close second since, well, this is a redstone testing world. And below that you've got other miscellaneous blocks like white concrete, observers, blocks of redstone, repeaters, and other stuff. If we switch over to the mobs tab, there isn't really all that much since this is creative. But one notable standout is the 200 breezes that I've killed, which was for my CRT project. Going back to the items, both of these numbers, while high, are definitely not the total amount of light gray concrete and redstone dust in this world. There's a lot more, and that's because I use Axiom. I can quickly just copy all of this and stack it a bunch of times, and this will not count towards my statistics, even though this is several thousand blocks of light gray concrete. So that's only the light gray concrete that I've manually placed, which makes it kind of even more crazy. I'd honestly be curious how much light gray concrete or how many blocks in total I've used in this world in entirety, but I can't really know that, but it's definitely a lot. That's most of the craziest statistics here, so that's all really I have for today. Thanks for watching.